Hello guys, welcome you all once again to Here You Know Vlog. And you know how we do this, right? We break down every Afrobeat content, lingo, lamba, slang, metaphors, irony, sarcasm into its basic simple form. And this way, every other layman, every non-Nigerian will definitely know what they're dancing to or the content they're consuming, into their membrane or upstairs, right? So yeah, that being said, cross your seatbelt. I'm into the right to give you another studied analysis. But before that, please, if you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? The only way you can motivate a brother is actually by subscribing. Please do me the favor by just tapping on that subscription button, and when you tap on that, it means you're on with me. So every content I drop, you definitely will see it. But to be the first to see it, you still need to tap on the notification bell. That way, whenever there's a new content, you'll be sending a notification. You'll be first to know. And also share my videos to your friends and well wishers. Make them know what they're dancing to, because you guys go to party together. So if you dance together, party together, have fun together, eat together, please, you should endeavor to make them know what they dance to while you guys are out there. So that being said, I remain your regular host, Cris. Today we're not actually doing a song. I'm here to break down some new songs in this first quarter of the year. We're not yet past the first quarter. We're still in the first quarter, but there's some good songs already out. Song from Timaya, which is entitled Day Your Day. And I saw a tweet here, someone accusing Timaya of stealing this song, and it got me thinking, really? Really? Let's keep that aside. I'll come back to the story, beside that, theft accusation, you understand? But shout out to Berry Papa, one of Bielsa, who's Timaya. And what I have to say is that song is a very good song. And those of you who follow football so much or very well, soccer as it's called in the United States, you will definitely know that was the perfect song to actually celebrate with, assuming we won the African Nations Cup, but we kind of lost to Cote d'Ivoire at the final. So it made some of other songs that were released by Fields, by Ice Prince, by Timaya, a little bit watered down. Of course, we Nigerians, we're always loud. Imagine we won that tournament, my dear. Nobody for here was. And that means we wouldn't have allowed anyone sleep, The noise would have been to the highest of, echoes. And trust me, the other side of the planet will definitely know Nigeria won that tournament. But yeah, they saved the internet that troll. They saved, Ghanaians, our next door neighbor in Africa, West Africa to be precise, that, that noise and what have you. But yeah, we live to fight for another day. And the next Afcon is in 2 years' time. Not too far. Yeah, we'll have Cameroon, we'll have Ghana, we'll have South Africa just to slice and eat them, like we did in this previous Afcon. And for Cote d'Ivoire, there should be a return match. We need to revenge this pain you put on our chest, on that Sunday night. You just stabbed it there. You stabbed it. Not Ivory Coast, you weren't good all the tournament. You've not, had this good match you played and won out of, out playing the other team. It was just destiny that you guys were gonna win this tournament. That being said, I can't even remember one good game you people played so well, except for the one against Nigeria. And I think the Nigerian players give you guys a whole lot of respect. And rumors had it that Iwobi was the weak link. I'm not here to bully him. There's a difference between bully and criticism. If you're a sportsman and if you're a celebrity, as you enjoy praises that comes with when you do things well, I think you should have the willingness to handle criticism, because that's what keeps you and make you better in your game. So I saw the game, you truly didn't do well. You were below perfection. And I went to the internet too and I wrote, you were below average. You weren't up to average, you were below average. And that was it. I didn't say you're mad, I didn't say you're stupid, I didn't threaten you, because bully is threatening someone in a subtle way. So I didn't threaten you. Since sports is something you watch and give your basic and candid opinion, my opinion towards that game was that it will be underperformed. And I mean, it happens in sports. Every day you don't perform at your highest rate. So that can be like, forgiven. But, I still hold my ground to say I'm not one of those that bullied the Iwobi, but I'm still putting it that he didn't do well for the night. But that being said, congratulations to my Cote d'Ivoire Ivory Coast brother. Immediately the match finished, I had to be on the phone with Almami. Almami is one of my Ivory Coast friends. Like, we've been in business together in the past, and a calm guy, you understand. Here we are on that night, struggling, battling for who's gonna leave the trophy, with our emotions. But it happened that he got the better side of that one. So I had to be on phone immediately to congratulate him, and he was there to commiserate me on losing the Afcon, Super Eagles, I mean, that's by the way though. So yeah, some songs that, winning that cup would have promoted automatically all went down into the sink because we didn't win that tournament. Imagine we won that tournament, the day after will be a party, the day after will be a party, and even till now we'll still be partying, but it didn't happen. So we just have to take that with a little salt and pepper and consume it. So yeah, let's flush that through the drain. It's past. Ivory Coast, like I said, congratulations. So the next thing is Timaya released a song, Day or Day, which actually means mind your business. And that's another way to say mind your business. And this is the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to analyze the song without even putting up the script in any way on my screen. Yeah, so this is me coming. I want to have this interaction with you. I want you to watch this video and see me interacting with you. And yeah, that's the way it should be, right? So basically, the script has nothing much in it, nothing complicated. Has he started the song with day or day, just mind your business. Don't sniff around to try to know what I'm doing, what pays me or what doesn't pay me. Don't come into my business, remain in your lane. And it's a metaphorical way of saying still mind your business. And I mean, this goes to everyone who's pick-nosing or poke-nosing or trying to throw their eyes into other people's business, So yeah, he's trying to say, mind your business. Let me mind my own business. Day your day. Make I day my day. Make nobody worry nobody. And that means if we mind our business, we won't have issue. No one will be no one's problem at any point. You see? That's what he was trying to say. The chorus was just as simple as that, And in the verse, he was trying to say he agrees, he concurs, he likes human or woman. He's a humanizer. He's so many things people say he is, but he still don't care. You understand? You should allow him to at least, you understand, live his life. He has bragging rights. He has, the freedom to do whatever he wants to do in this industry because he's one of the founding fathers. If you go back 20 years ago, he's one of the people who started this Afrobeat movement. I'm not talking about the olden days fathers like Fela. I'm talking about the new cats from the millennial early days. So yeah, after that he went on to say, rain, rain, go our way, come back another day. Me and my guys will want to play. And that's like a lullaby from the past that, I use for children to actually stop crying, to pet them to sleep. And he used it there, but he metaphorically infused it. And what he meant is all the troubles and worries, in their heart, in their mind, that has to do with life, that has to do with the music industry, should be thrown away on the other side. Should not be reasoned while he is being playful and happy with his friends. You understand? They want to party, so they don't want any negative energy. They don't want to think of their problems, because everyone in life has one or two things they want to solve. So he's trying to say they don't want to think about none of that. They just want to chill and have a very good time, jolly for that day. And that being said, he went on to bring up the chorus again, day or day. It's a nice song, it's one good song I can recommend for everyone or anyone, because it's a very simple song. If I get into it, you can learn it so fast, and voila, you're singing along with Timaya. So that being said, another song I think I would want to look into at this moment is the song by Ira Star entitled Coma. Yeah, they released it this year too, and him and his management are doing everything to like make that song, blow. Because after she was kind of robbed from a category where she was nominated for an award, and the award was given to Tyler, which I kind of think, how do they run the criteria of who wins this? Because I think the first thing should be how long you've been in the industry and how much impact you've made into the industry, and how many songs like you've released that actually impacted on the culture. So if those people are on the other side trying to select who's the winner for the African version or category of a particular award, I think they should invite Africans to the room to be able to dissect and decipher and cast their own votes. Because if you're giving Tyler the best in that category, it means you don't even know the backstory of Africa. Tyler is not even up to 1 year in the industry, and you're giving her an award where she's in the same category with Davido, Burna Boy, and Ira Star. So that's very insulting in a way, because I chose that word well. It's insulting because if you look at Afrobeat music, it's being identified as an African thing, but in it we have genres of songs, and in it nobody does Afrobeat better than Nigerians. Nigerians know how to cook that gravy so well. Nigerians know how to bake that cake so well that you can't give Afrobeat awards to another person at the expense of all the Nigerian artists. If Nigerians ain't winning a Grammy at this point where Afrobeat is the real deal, the real big deal, challenging American music, when would they do that? When would they win it? So I went to read a lot of stuffs about Grammy, and you can tell they've been controversial right from the immemorial or the inception. A lot of artists who did big at their era, they kind of starved them of that award to make them seem relevant. And I think that's what they do, because if they give you that award, you wouldn't see it as a big thing again, because you will be like, you've been there, you've done that, and you've dusted that. So if they starve you from the award, it makes you see it as a big deal. And I think that's what they use the Nigerian big A-class artists they nominated to sell, project that ceremony, the Grammy ceremony, out to the African space and to the diaspora Africans who are living outside Africa. So I think that's a bad one. Tyler herself knows she doesn't deserve it more than Ira Star deserve it. To even point a hand to anyone who deserves that Grammy, it's Davido, given the fact that he came out from his loss and dropped an album that didn't even reflect what he has been through. A happy album for people to dance to, and seeing his struggles, seeing his tours where he fill up stadiums. Even some American artists these days can't fill up a stadium, but he did that, from Houston, Texas, to California, to New York, to Atlanta, and coming to O2 London. He goes places and he doesn't even do auditorium, he does stadium. And after all this, you're giving an award to Tyler. That's very disrespectful. With all due respect to Tyler, I love you, Tyler, but you were surprised when you had your name. You understand? Well, that wasn't enough to actually beat this Afrobeat artist out of the table. So that's why I just feel like those voting in Grammy should look at the concept of demand and supply. Who the Africans want to see more, who the Africans think is the best artist for them. And when you grant these artists with their necessary, deserved, and merited awards, people will be eager to watch your show because they know you do it on merit basis and not on biased basis. So that being said, Ira Star dropped a song called Coma, and I think the Grammy thing kind of want to water their intent for promoting that song down, but never say never. She didn't back down. She just kept on pushing. I see on her Instagram how she dances to the song, and repost anyone who kind of do something nice for the song, and that's like a thumbs up, a kudos to her. She doesn't want to relent, and that song was a good song. For those of you who've not listened to that song, please, I have an analysis video for that song, and the link will be here above. Just go watch that song and see what she meant by commas, as she entitled the song that. And yeah, subsequently I'll come and we'll dissect and talk about the culture, the music impact on people, and what have you. And yeah, and I want to have a segment or kind of a segment where I'll talk about upcoming artists, like the artists who are really breaking it out from the underground to the mainstream. And for now, my respect goes to Charlie Poppy. People kind of love him so well, and we'll see how much he sustains that, into the second quarter of his album. Let's see if his next album will really pull crowd. Shout out to him. I saw him doing a show in London, and it was just packed. And he brought out Wizkid, the almighty Wizkid. He brought out Wizkid to that concert, and it's quite difficult for you to bring out Wizkid in your show. Wizkid is a heavy duty A-star celebrity, but Wizkid did what he did for him, and there's kind of a bromance chemistry going between both of them. And yeah, it was a big deal too to see Eriga. For those of you who knows Nigerian rap so well, you know who they call Eriga. Eriga was there in the court with Wizkid, and yeah, it goes along with to tell you how much these guys respect Wizkid and how much Wizkid loved them too in return, to share the space with them. And yeah, the show was a success in UK, and I couldn't just be less proud of African music and Afrobeat. And that being said, all of you should just tell me in the comment section which songs you want me to break down, and definitely I will follow that up with your request. And that being said, I want to say thank you if you're here till this hour. I can't thank you enough, and please endeavor to do something for me. Endeavor to actually click on the subscription button if you're yet to do that, and on the notification bell, so you'll be definitely notified whenever there is new content. And that being said, also share my video to your friends, loved ones, and well wishers. And until the next video, I will see you. I still remain your regular host, Chris, and peace.